I love to read. And any subject matter that catches my eye, I love to read. Those subject matters are theology, philosophy, science, motorcycles, and of course, martial arts. And I had loved reading as a kid. And so magazines and karate books I could get my hands on, and I would. And so I would go to the Walden Books in Spokane. I'd go to the Riley Books in Spokane, and I'd go to Bobo's bookstore, which was a used bookstore. And what about Ed Parker's books is that there were tons of them. And so you take some of these books that came out in the 80s. I graduated high school in 1983, entering college, and he comes out with these Infinite Insights into Kenpo. And he had different volumes. And I still have one of them to this day. I had all of them, but I still have this one to this day. And what I loved about it is it wasn't the traditional primer. Now, I like those books too, and I would buy them. But those are the books, when I call traditional primer, the books that have very little written material. Most of it is pictures showing you how to perform a technique. Whether that technique is a punch, kick, a grappling maneuver, self-defense maneuver, sparring maneuver. And his books are, in this series, mostly written. And he does show some techniques, but most of it is how to do something, or the philosophical mindset behind something. And so that's what this book really is. And this whole series is a lot of written. Now, for sure, there are pictures. You will see some in here like this. But most of it is not that at all. It is written material on how to perform something. Or the other one I've had is this one here. You see it's very old, Secrets of Chinese Karate. When was this one made? Let me take a look here. I think it's this, 1968. I didn't purchase it then. I purchased it, it's got to be late 70s, early 80s is when I got this book. And I got it at Bobo's bookstore, the used bookstore in town, where you get a lot of my karate magazines. And this one was also not your traditional primers. You can see there's a lot of written material. And I have discovered in buying older books from the 60s, besides the Bruce Tegner books, most of them, or a lot of them anyways, I don't say most, but a lot of them, they had illustrations to show you how to do techniques. They would draw the techniques out. And that was kind of common during this time period of books. So this was a nice little paperback to have, and I would reference it quite often in my younger days.